Are you a backcountry hunter or mountain athlete? Do you ever have sore knees, feet, or ankles from traversing rugged terrain? Are you looking for more transfer or carryover from your gym training to your outdoor pursuits? That's what we're covering in today's video. Hi, I'm John Zombro with The Lifetime Athlete. Thanks for joining me today. One of the unique challenges of the backcountry athlete is negotiating steep terrain, off trail, and often with heavy loads. This places a great demand on our conditioning, and it can be especially challenging in two specific areas, downhills and side hills. The ability to negotiate these types of challenges, control body position, and manage gravity is the key to being efficient and avoiding two specific types of backcountry injuries. These are patellofemoral pain, secondary to downhills, and peroneal tendinitis, related to side hilling. We'll talk more about these injuries in future videos, but right now, let's focus on the specific conditioning exercises that can help to prevent these problems in the first place and make you more effective and comfortable in the backcountry. I'm going to show you a couple of exercises that you can easily utilize. Now, if you're a participant in my Fit for the Field online hunter conditioning course, you're already in preseason mode and following proper load progressions in rucking and resistance training. So you probably won't need these movements unless you're having trouble getting out for your programmed hikes, especially the weekend ones. But if you're looking for mountain-specific exercises to use in the off-season, here we go. We're going to check out two types of single-leg ramp squats. Before we get started, you're going to need a dedicated squat ramp, whether you build it or buy it, or your gym already has it. I don't recommend using makeshift setups such as placing a 2x12 over a dumbbell, because this can be unsafe and cause risk of catastrophic injury. We just don't want that. The first exercise is a split squat variation, which uses rear foot elevation and a ramp under the front foot. This is a modification of the Bulgarian split squat, but because we utilize the ramp under the front foot, we can more effectively simulate the angles and pressures associated with downhill trekking. It's that ability to load and eccentrically control the front leg, which is crucial on the downhills. For the rear foot, you can use a bench, box, or roller machine set at about 12 to 16 inches high, and you can either rest the ball of the foot or the top of the foot on that device with the toes pointed. Just make sure that it's stable, because we want to exercise in a heavy strength capacity and not make this too balance intensive. Next up, use a moderate split stance that's neither too compact nor too stretched out, and place the front foot on the ramp, which should be properly positioned. You're going to want to feel about 70 to 80% of your weight going through that front foot. This exercise can be loaded up in all sorts of ways, including barbells, dumbbells, kettlebells, sandbags, etc. However, for mountain athletes, I like to start with a moderately heavy backpack, which could be anywhere from 30 to say 90 pounds, depending on your individual strength level, and trekking poles to be very sport specific. For technique, try to feel pressure on a tripod foot where you sense the weight distribution at the heel, the outside ball, and inside ball as you descend. Keep the torso relatively upright and lower slowly to a comfortable depth. At the bottom of your range, you'll want to drive your knee slightly forward and inward as you feel the most pressure near the big toe. Then press back up strongly to the upright position on that tripod foot. Over time, get rid of the poles and hold dumbbells or kettlebells at your sides to increase challenge and loading. This is a highly functional primary exercise, so I recommend doing several progressive warm-up sets followed by 3 to 5 working sets of 6 to 8 repetitions at an RPE of 9 on each leg. Do that twice a week for 6 weeks and you'll build downslope fatigue resistance. You may not have bulletproof knees, but you'll have mountain quads that will handle the downhills much better. The second exercise is a single leg squat in that side hill position. Stand sideways on the ramp with your outside or downhill foot loaded. Make sure you use poles or hold on to something sturdy to enhance movement quality and stability. You don't need to load this movement quite as heavily as the last one, nor do you need to go excessively deep into the range of motion. The main focus here is to maintain that tripod foot pressure as you go up and down for 2 to 3 sets of 12 to 15 repetitions per leg. This is an accessory exercise which builds isometric ankle strength incredibly well. Using this movement will help you to be able to maintain boot contact and side hill positions and use more of your foot and muscles and tendons, spreading the stress out over all your tissues. This will make you much more fatigue resistant. So that's it for today's video. Those exercises are just 2 examples of how I've analyzed the specific energetic and biomechanical needs of the backcountry hunter and mountain athlete. I do that with mountain bikers, triathletes, skiers, runners, and an assortment of lifetime athletes. It's important to make your training match up with your sport demands as well as your body. And that's what we're all about here at the Lifetime Athlete, helping you to do what you do and what you love better, longer, and for life. If you're interested in signing up for Fit for the Field, that program, or joining our nationwide training tribe and getting some one-on-one coaching, or for athletic performance, for pain resolution, or body composition enhancement, more information on all those things is available at the Lifetime Athlete. Hey, thanks for joining me today, and I'll see you next time.